Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, to my videos. For today's reading I have a short message for you. It is related to confirmations from Spirit. So if this popped up, if you're seeing this video, it's most likely for you. Keep on watching and hopefully it won't be too long. I'm trying to film shorter videos so they can be more accessible to others, okay? So let's see what is this related to and what confirmation can we get out of this. Okay, please Spirit. We have health reversed. Immediately with this message, this may not be for everyone, and we have self-esteem at the bottom of the deck. This may not be for everyone, but what I'm getting immediately is you have to forgive an older person for how they act or their behavior. This could be someone close to you, but I'm getting someone that's like a bit distant, but in your physical environment. So for example, maybe it's a coworker, maybe it's a neighbor, and this is for some, again, but I feel like you should forgive their behavior or just sweep it under the rug, because it feels like this person has health issues, health problems. They have some kind of difficulty, and if they have been, for example, rude to you or acting strange, it's because of that, okay? So keep that in mind. But let's see more with this message. You have Owl. Listen to messages of the angels, Archangel Bhakti, if that's how we say it. Feels like Spirit is already trying to communicate to you or reach out to you, or maybe again, if these videos, not only mine, but if you get like certain confirmations this style, maybe videos popping up and stuff, or something related to angels or messages, maybe even angel numbers, this is a confirmation from Spirit, and they may be different. For example, it may not always be angel numbers, it may be something like that, something like this, different kind of things. And that's because these angels are trying to reach you in every kind of way they can. So maybe you're not too familiar with spirituality or generally with angel messages, and they're trying to like get you to be interested or get you to pay attention. This may be for some of you. For others, you may be, again, you may be into any kind of spiritual practice, so they're just saying that they are there, they're listening to you, to your prayers, to your questions, and they are here to answer. So this is an answer for your question. Okay, anything more with that? What I got with this owl as well is caution. Caution, not in a particularly bad way, but it's be cautious in your curiosity is what I'm getting, like exactly that way, because it feels like maybe you were too involved in something that you don't realize is dangerous or is not good for you. So for example, one way it could be spiritual. So you may be asking, or you may be trying to find out something more about something spiritual, or even your life, okay? And there's a certain blockage there, and you have to be cautious of what you're doing, especially if you're dwelling into this some kind of practice, spiritual or spiritual divination. You have to, I feel like, be more educated when it comes to it. But with this as well is you have to like kind of pull back from whatever is burdening you. So the angels heard you, they will answer you. This may be your answer if it's already there, but they're saying, okay, you're doing the work, you ask the question, lay back and leave the situation, and messages will come. Don't obsess over it, or don't try to get to take things into your hands, because it's not necessary, it's not good for you, and there may be some danger afoot, okay? Anything more with that? No, I'm getting no. Okay, let's get a different deck. Okay. And with this we have Parrot. Listen intently to understand. But what I got with this is, I'm gonna put it back because Spirit says that. But what I'm getting with this is chatter and gossip. So be careful what you're saying and who you're saying it to. Yeah, be careful of information that you got, and this goes well with this message. Okay. So it feels like the cards aren't necessarily, connecting. Well, for now, because it feels like it's like short, different messages for everybody, which is good, So let's get another confirmation or another message from Spirit. Anything more with that for this video? Okay, we have barite. That's this. I think it's a mineral. But look what it says. Get answers to your biggest questions. That's so funny. Okay, like, um, okay, when to use this stone? I highly doubt you have barite at home, honestly, but I read these for the messages as well. And obviously, I love stones, so it says when to use it. When it's way past time, stop saying yes to things that you hate. Ask barite what your true calling is. Then go live it. It will be terrifying, but what's the alternative? So maybe this is already an answer to your question, okay? They're saying that don't dwell into these everyday things, okay? Reach out for something better, reach out for something that truly ignites you, that ignites your soul. That is, in a way, your calling. Okay, let's get another one. Any other message or confirmation, Spirit, from this deck? Any other message or confirmation from this deck, Spirit? Chrysocolla and honey calcite. I love these stones. They have like a very tranquil, happy energy to them. But let's start with Chrysocolla. We have Be Your Own Mama. Interesting. And the other one is Breakthrough Limits. Okay, let's see. Chrysocolla, when to use it? When you feel small and vulnerable and are looking for someone to parent you, but then you remember that you are a grown-up. But it's cool because you totally got this. Okay? So maybe you feel like that. Maybe you feel like you need help with your responsibilities, or if you are a young adult, or you need, I guess, just any kind of guidance. They're saying that, they understand that you need it, but you have it inside of you. You can do anything you want with this. I guess I'm trying to make sense, but I'm having difficulty speaking right now. So maybe you can't voice your difficulties. Maybe you think it's embarrassing to ask for help or something like that, and they're saying no, it's all right. You may be a young adult with this message. I'm not saying that everything is connected. Obviously, I wouldn't know because this is a confirmation for you at the same time. But they're saying like don't be embarrassed to ask for help with like any little thing. It's normal. It's human. Yeah. Let's see, honey calcite. When to use it? When the barriers to abundance feel too big to power through. When it's time to stop waiting your turn and stop waiting until tomorrow. Picture yourself triumphant on the other side of whatever stands in your way and call on honey calcite to kick in the door. And I also know honey calcite is good for like happiness and for the sacral chakra and for inner child healing. But that's just my personal experience. But what I'm getting with this is, yeah, the messages are, these are connected, as in like stop doubting yourself, ask for help, and just keep the big picture in mind. Okay, what are you trying to accomplish? Is this something you really want? Reevaluate, I feel like, your life and your decisions. Or maybe it's maybe it's how you act or how you behave. Maybe it's some self-sabotaging behavior that's stopping you. That could as well be the case. Okay, so what are the confirmation or messages from this deck, Spirit, for this group of individuals? Okay, we have only in the darkness can we see the stars. Seems like something is truly bothering you, or you are, and again, I'm lighting it. So you need some light, you need some fire in your life to light your way. You do seem like a young person, I will say that. Spirit is saying that, yes, you need guidance, you need light, but also don't force yourself to get to that, okay? And limit, I feel like limit, okay. Two things. First of all, limit your sabotaging behavior if you're aware of it. If not, like try to like pinpoint what's actually causing this in your life. Other message, and this message goes for like the whole reading, is limit your screen time. Limit the time you spend on devices, but like every single device in your home, because I feel like again, I don't want to get too much into it, but I'm getting like devices that have like a signal, like a wireless signal, so Bluetooth, Wi-Fi, whatever. And they can be connected because I'm getting like a blue light coming from them. It's not a negative light, right? But it's a blue light coming from them and connecting each other throughout the room, for example. And you may need to like get out or like plug some devices out or turn them off because it feels like maybe you are sensitive to this. Listen to your inner music. Okay, the confirmation that I'm getting with this, and this is for some, If you have a certain song stuck in your head, it's a confirmation from spirit. So the messages or the name of the song or even the artist is in some way a confirmation for your question or whatever you're wondering about. So for example, if it could also be like a message of encouragement or just a message. For example, you may be feeling down, okay? And then a song plays that says, you know, keep up, keep going. And that's definitely a message from the angels, okay? They just want to be there for you and let you know that you're not alone, okay? All right, let's get some from this deck and I'll head out, okay? So, any more confirmations or messages for this pile, Spirit, that they need to know? One confirmation is sound pollution or certain sounds being enhanced in your environment. So, for example, if you've been wondering about something, or yeah, either way, some form of confirmation are sounds. So repetitive sounds that are kind of strange or unusual, like tapping or cracking, or like, again, the wind is starting to blow and it's making a weird sound. Okay, so any kind of weird sound that's like out of place and it's been happening lately, again, first of all, check it out, you know, but it is some form of confirmation from spirit. So for example, if you're wondering something and that sound starts like hitting or something like that, it is some form of confirmation. And don't take this as every time, forever, if you hear this sound, it's the same thing. No, it's not. It's for this particular situation or time period. We have clean energy food. What else? Okay, words of abundance. Okay, what I'm getting with this, honestly, if you've been wondering about your eating habits, they're not good, or a diet, yeah, it is safe for you to receive, or some form of diet regime, or something along these lines. Spirit is saying that you may have to double take it, like maybe it's the ingredients or the way you prepare this food. Maybe it's pretty harmful for your body and you're not doing much. And Spirit is saying that I feel like take others' advice when it comes to food, okay? Look at reviews, look at certain maybe YouTube videos, tutorials, maybe diets, okay? Keep an open mind when it comes to this. And one thing that I got as well is talk into your food. So when you're preparing food, whatever, soups, you know, whatever, it could be water as well, tell positive things to this food. So say this is for my prosperity, this is for my well-being, for weight loss, this is, I don't know, for my strength, okay, stuff like that. And it does absorb. Again, water absorbs much faster and better than actual food. But if you're not someone that wants to talk into water every time you drink it, then talk it on food. Talk into food, yeah. Be open to like everyday magic is what I'm getting as well. So spices and stuff like that. If you're preparing something, just know you can actually make magic with it. You can use spices that have magical properties. Just do it with an intention. So if you're cooking and you're saying, okay, this is for my weight loss, you know, I want to lose weight with this food, okay, then use black pepper or use something that will enhance this. And you have to research this as well, because it's a form of witchcraft. It's not a, I guess, harmful form of witchcraft. But yeah, use spices and use them accordingly to what they actually mean, as in, like, you know, which practices and stuff. Grief. And this came out twice because I wasn't sure if it was about this reading, but they're saying, the card is saying, I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So it feels like you're going through a lot, or something has happened that kind of threw you off your course, your game, and you have to acknowledge it, okay? If someone passed away, this is a confirmation that they're thinking about you and that they're saying hi. Maybe not through this reading, but through your everyday life. Embrace change, be open to receive change, be open to abundance, even though it may hurt. So if there's like a big change in your life and you don't know how to navigate it, you know, just know the doors are open for abundance. Leaves, there's more space for the other. And look at it positively. Like, even though it's very negative or complicated or confusing, look at it from a positive side, and Spirit will, you know, come in and take care of it. And that's what I have for you today, okay? Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys soon. Goodbye.